Good morning. It is Saturday, June 2nd, 2018. This is Pokey, and I am in the beautiful Catskill Mountains. Today I am going to take on part of the escarpment trail, finish up a section that I need to complete, and with any luck we'll get some more than that done. I'm going to show you on the map. This is a blow-up of the North Lake area. Sorry, there's a lot of glare, a little hard to see for me. The highlighted parts with that dark red, that's what I've already done. We are here. Today's goal is to come down through here, hit South Mountain. This would be the Catskill ruins. I want to be able to visit those. And we're going to follow not the horse trail, which is the upper line, but the lower line, which is the escarpment. We're going to hit Inspiration Point, South Rock, some unnamed escarpments, get over here to the Lehman Monument, which is a monument, I believe it's to a firefighter, and come back up this way, and eventually get back up here. If time permits and my legs permit, I would like, before I leave here, to do this, which is the Rock Spur Trail, and to finish up this section of the Mary's Glen Trail. I did this section a long time ago because there's a big rock face right here that I couldn't get over, so I just came down this way. But I would love to be able to finish this to get to North Point, but I don't know if time permits, if my legs permit, but this would be the second thing if I can get away with it. But for today anyway, we're going to be starting here at Schutt Road, probably Schutt, like school, SCH. Come down, we're going to follow the red trail. We are going to take this little spur for South Mountain and the Catskill ruins. So, I live in Selkirk, New York, which is part of Albany County. I am an hour, it's an hour south from my place to here, the northeastern corner of the Catskill Mountains. And in contrast, it's an hour and a half north to the Adirondacks, the southeastern section of the Adirondacks. So I am perfectly positioned to enjoy both of these excellent mountain ranges and the trails that they have to offer. So we are going to be off today. I am taking my Hike Light 18, my Osprey, depending on how you pronounce it. I've already been sprayed up with bug juice. I've got 2 liters of water in my reservoir. And I have my bug hat, my big green floppy hat for the sun, with the little air vents. A friend of mine bought me this out in Arizona several years ago. And it's great for keeping the sun off. It's absolutely great. It's a little humid. This is about 20 after 7 in the morning. It is, like I said, pretty humid. So it's going to be pretty buggy for June, the very beginning of June. So I've sprayed, but I've got the bottle of spray in my bag just in case I need to reapply. And I have my trusty, fashionable bug net just in case. Alright, that's enough chit-chat out of me. Let's get started. It's kind of neat, this little mini creek coming through here. Camcorder shut off on me. Not quite sure how much of it got. I was talking about my new boots, Oslo Mesitas. They're right there. They fit me a little tighter than the REIs were due that I had purchased from eBay a few years back. I never quite realized how loose those were on me I never could get them cinched down tight enough to keep my feet from flopping around in them and bouncing against the toe box. These fit tighter, and each boot is 0.6 of a pound lighter than the REI boot, so I'm saving 1.2 pounds on my feet. It's a blowdown. And they say every pound you save on your feet, that's 5 pounds on your back. So that's a good thing. And they do actually feel much lighter as I walk. I really don't feel quite the weight on my feet as I was. They've got the same Vibram soles, Gore-Tex liners. I'm not sure they appreciated the bug spray this morning, but stuff's a little tricky coming through here. It's wet, of course. You got morning dew. You got rains from yesterday. Seasonal runoff. All that fun stuff. So, what's that, fern? Looks like ferns to me. One thing Catskill Mountains were famous for was their acres and acres of hemlocks, which were used to help make the oil for tanning. In fact, we are almost on a locality called Tannersville. How aptly named. Oh, look, orange mushroom. Tanning, trapping, huge businesses in the 1800s here. Unfortunately, of course, overforestation, cutting those trees down to get whatever they needed from them, tanning, overhunting for the furs. You know, humans are nothing if not ecosystem destroyers. So, this is lovely. Nice, peaceful, gentle hike. Oh, this makes Pokey happy. This makes Pokey happy. Following our blue trail. And of course, everybody knows the Adirondacks and Catskills were formed from the glaciers, tossing all these rocks everywhere, slicing through the mountains. But it really is fascinating just how powerful water can be. What do we have coming up here? Looks like something Hollister brand. Yeah. I would say somebody lost a shirt. Interesting. Suppose it's better they lost a shirt than their pants. Anyway, starting to get muddy. I'm going to need my poles, so off this goes. So, for me, these are the kinds of things that make hiking really worthwhile. You're out in the middle of what you think is nowhere, and then you come across rock walls. Mother Nature didn't make these. These were made most likely with organic labor-saving devices, known as children. So this, at some point, must have been somebody's property, and they had this big rock wall. Goes right on, goes quite a distance actually over there. These are the fun things, the ruins, the rock walls, you know, the old foundations. It's really fascinating. Because you think you're out in the middle of nowhere. I'm surrounded by trees and, you know, vegetation. So, very cool, very cool. More trail beauty. I suspect, if this is a named creek, it's part of Catskill Creek, leading to the nearby Catskill Falls. Very pretty. I'm glad, very glad actually, that the DEC or the Catskill Mountain Club, somebody, built this lovely little bridge so I don't have to ford this. Because, well, I'm 283 now. When you add my pack, my waist pouch, my camera bag, you know, we're back up to pushing close to 300. And somehow stepping on angled, moss-covered rocks where there's water involved doesn't really sound like a smart idea. Until I'm the first one through today, I've hit enough spider webs. Okay, so this is the point where you have to go one way or the other. So following the blue is going to take me to the Layman's Monument first, which is not what I want. I am going over this way, pick up the red trail, which will take me to Sunset Rock Inspiration Point, the Catskill Mountain House site, and all that good stuff. That's where we're headed. By the way, I find these things to be really cool too. When trees grow right through rock, and after having a nice peaceful trail, now it's starting to climb. But we're about, I guess, 1.1 miles from the Catskill ruins. So, tally-ho and venture forth. That's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. All I can say is I'm so glad it's not as steep as Overlook. Well, that was fun. I went to take a sip of water out of my reservoir and went down wrong pipe. That's like having a coughing fit in the middle of the woods. Okay, we've reached a junction. Sunset Rock, Inspiration Point, both that way. Catskill Mountain House site straight ahead. And a trail to the Palinville Overlook, which I don't recall being a requirement for the Trails Challenge. So, too bad, so sad. We are heading the 1.3 miles to the Catskill Mountain House site. Let me get a better shot of that marker. That's where we're headed. Isn't that pretty? It's flat. It's a beautiful thing. Just had a little bit of an incline. Enough to heat me up, fog up my glasses. I think the sweat's taken all the bugs juice off my face, because now the bugs are starting to look at me a little bit like I'm a giant buffet. So I have to stop and put more on. Anyway, I'm enjoying this. Nice and flat. Pokey likes nice and flat. There's some kind of a throwback to the old yesteryear. I would say it's metal. I'd say, judging from the angle and everything, that it's some sort of a band that goes around a barrel. Somebody found it and just hung it up on this little tree for us to look at. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Back to my nice flat trail. Getting there, getting there. And I thought this junction would never get here. Slight uphill, nice wet slippery rocks, exhausting. 302, Schutt Road. But now, I gotta figure out where the hell I am. So I don't have a marker. I got that marker over there, but that leads to Schutt's Road, or Scott's Road. Damn mosquitoes. Alright. Let's go see what this marker says. Oh, because this is a blue trail down here. Let's see. Tell you what, these damn rocks are a pain in the ass. Okay, so that's ailing. Up okay. Freaking mosquitoes. Okay. So that's not it. It's got to be up that way. But I don't see a marker for it. Shit. Let's get back here. Red. Blue. It's not where I want to be. The fuck? God damn mosquitoes! Alright. So yes. Nope. What the hell is it? There we go. Where the hell am I? Red. Blue. Oh. Oh. I'll bet I'm right there, because there's blue. Blue. Which will take me down. So that must lead to Catskill. That has to lead to the Catskill. Has to. Alright. Oh, pain in the ass this is. So, I reached this fork in the road, and this is unmarked, but my map is telling me this is where the Catskill Mountain House site is. I think we're off a little bit, but this might just have been one of the old outbuildings. I can see these old pipes here, some metal framing. So I'm going to venture down a little bit, just to see if maybe I'm just not quite on it. I know there's not much to the ruins, so we shall see. This is, the way back is supposed to feel quicker. This damn thing is freaking endless. I'm still on the red trail. I haven't hit the junction for the blue trail yet to get back to the car. The only saving grace is that right now I got the bug net off my head and it's a little bit cooler. There's a tree that the woodpeckers have beaten to death. And now if I stand still, the bugs want me. So you gotta keep moving, or else the bugs are all over you. Screaming buffet. Already got a couple of mosquito bites. Think I may have to... Whoa, whoa. God damn slippery rocks. I think I'm going to have to up the use of my bug spray next time. Ooh, there's a huge tree that came down. Leaning up against another one. Alright. I'm going to get back to using both trekking poles so I don't fall on my ass and hurt myself. I'll check back in once we get to the trailhead. I missed seeing this on the way down. Persistent tree. Deciding it's going to climb right up and over this rock. Oh, I don't remember this little bit of uphill. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Getting fatigued. I got about a half mile to go. Okay, so this is a few hours post-hike, and I was actually just editing all the video together and realized I never did my post-hike chit-chat that I like to do. So a couple things. That was a decent trail. That was, it wasn't horrendously horrible like Overlook. It wasn't super easy. And, you know, I had some nice interesting things to see on the way, and so I liked it. I'm a little miffed that the All Trails map did not show that the Overlook Ruins section is actually a loop and not just a little, like, J-shaped offshoot. So I actually missed the ruins. I'll have to make that section up again. My feet were hurting at the end. My feet were hurting. New boots. I had tried to break them in during the week by wearing them to work a couple of days, but total that was like less than 3 miles worth of use on them. So I have a feeling they weren't broken in enough. And I'm still trying to figure out the right type of insole to use, because I think at this point the Super Feet Green are not helping the front of my toes, or the bottoms of my toes. So I might need to get some Met pads or something to try to help them out, because that's about the only area that was hurting. I did wear my compression sleeves on the lower legs, the shins and calves. I had no shin pain, no calf pain. I still don't. The only little aches and pains I have now is a little bit of an ache in my right leg, the upper thigh or outer thigh, I guess. But it's just a little tiny ache. It's not anything remotely like it is when I actually climb a mountain. So that's pretty good. I don't know if the compression sleeves helped, but they certainly didn't hurt. So I'll give those a shot next time as well. There wasn't any serious up and down hills. There was some incline, not much, which made for some decline, but nothing that I had any concern for my knees, or you know, that I was really huffing. I was huffing, but I wasn't. Nothing that was serious. No Overlook type of hill. You know, no Cheney type of hill. So that's pretty good. I am going to have to go back, of course. I never did get to finish the Red Trail, which is the escarpment trail, with all those overlooks. And I do want to finish the Catskill Ruins loop, so I can actually bag South Mountain and get those pictures. I understand there's some, like, broken pottery up there and stuff, which is kind of cool. Fortunately, it's only an hour from my house, so that's not so bad. And I may shoot down there next weekend if the weather's cooperating. I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I want to go up to the Adirondacks and try to get one of those other 2 trails remaining for the Moriah 4 challenge. But I guess my final takeaway, this was a fun little hike. It was nice to get out there early. I didn't really start running into people till I was on my way back. There was only one other car in the parking lot when I got there, but when I was leaving, the lot was full. Um, so definitely getting out there right at the crack of dawn is the best way to do it, I think, for me, for the trails. So thanks for watching this, and I hope you look forward to the next hike. Thanks. Bye.